It is time to watch How to Get Banned from Planet Fitness. Little banger, 1.6 million views from Police Insider. Let's see what we have here. It's going to be a quickie.
Nudie Beauty was wild in the shower when officers decided to join in.
I started at 6.
Wait a second. I've seen this plot before. Ba-doom, ba-doom, doom, doom. Sorry, that was my PhD. I'm not very good at it.
The people that were working before me said she's been in the shower since 4 o'clock this morning. I went in there and I asked her to leave a couple of times, told her she was trespassing. She doesn't have a membership. And I told her security was outside earlier and she told me to off.
Is there any other females in here right now?
I'll check.
Okay.
All right,
so she's been asked to leave by an employee, told she was trespassing.
Been in the shower since 4 a.m.?
So what do we have? Okay. Trespassing what degree?
So she's actually in the shower. She's been in there.
She's in there right now?
She's the only one in there.
The water running too?
Yeah.
Okay. She has responded to you though?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, police coming in.
It's like a screen, so.
Yeah, there's a curtain on there.
How do you even deal with something like this if someone's potentially naked in the shower, a woman specifically? You know how a lot of times when there's a woman going through the arrest procedure, they try to get a lady cop to do any sort of like pat down or whatever. But in this situation, in first engagement, it can get a little bit awkward. The good news is though, if things do have to go south and get physical, she's gonna be very clean if she's been in there since 4 a.m. So that's a positive.
Yeah.
Is she standing?
I don't want to look in there.
I see.
Is it around this way?
Yeah.
Scam Police Department.
Police.
Your audio video recording.
So the police are here. Okay. If you want to get dressed, and now you can leave.
Ma'am, go ahead and get dressed for us, please, so we can get you out of here.
Sure.
We're gonna give you some time. All right, we're gonna be in here, but we'll be off to the side. So if you need to reach out, if we're in driving clothes, go ahead. Okay, we're not watching.
Just like I don't want her like being in there or something, and to be liable for it. Oh, yeah, right.
Ma'am, are you getting dressed? Ma'am?
I mean,
Hey there.
Ma'am?
this is just a classic. I feel like Planet Fitness is like kind of a magnet for mentally unwell vagrants that just try to leech and use the facilities as much as possible in between their vagrant behavior going from city to city. I don't know. So I imagine this woman's probably not in the best shape, but we'll see.
If you do not get ready to leave, you're gonna be placed under arrest for trespassing, okay? You understand?
You're drinking Basil Hayden, my guy.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
I love how she initially was like, oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Hey, can you hear us?
Be right out.
Are you having a medical emergency or anything?
Ma'am? Are you okay? See your feet.
Hey, can you talk to us?
Oh, you can go in hot water.
I
What?
see women in there.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you talk to us, ma'am? Do you need medical attention? Ma'am, you're gonna be placed under arrest for trespassing, okay?
Since the Barbie was making no attempt to dress herself, the officers were forced to intervene.
Wait, first it was Nudie Duty, now it's Barbie? Like, can we make up our mind? Why Barbie, too? Like, what are we talking about? This is just an awkward situation, though. Gloves on, time to remove a naked woman out of the shower.
I'll be going in and grabbing you, okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am.
You're under arrest.
I'm gonna finish rinsing.
You need to step out.
I answer. Okay.
You're
Please.
under arrest.
Okay. I'm not trespassing.
Okay.
I paid to be here. First of all,
You've been asked to
let
leave.
go.
Ask to leave.
You're under arrest.
Come on.
I have not been here for hours.
That's-
Absolutely not.
Ma'am,
You're
stop.
being under
Let go of me now. Excuse me. I will get dressed.
21.
I have not been here for hours. I've been in here for 15 minutes.
You're under arrest.
Ma'am, you're under arrest, okay?
I am naked as.
I know you are. So are you gonna put some clothes on?
Absolutely. Back the up.
Okay.
Where's your lieutenant?
Like, where was she 10 minutes ago when they were trying to talk to her for 20 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Anything outside of the shower, when you're in the shower, just doesn't exist. When the shower's on and you're in the shower, just ignore. Nothing else in the world exists. And then they broke down the fourth wall, and now they exist, and it's unfortunate. She was just in the zone, dude. Like, listen, if I'm trying to take a 12-hour shower at Planet Fitness, I don't need the cops rolling up on me. I'm trying to get clean, trying to unwind, relax after a tough workout. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that rat's nest in her hair. That was an interesting thing. The whole thing's a little bit wild, though, if we're being honest.
15 minutes.
You're under arrest.
Ma'am, you're under arrest, okay?
Time's a flat circle when you're fucked up.
I know you are. So are you gonna put some clothes on?
Absolutely. Back the up.
Okay.
Where's your lieutenant?
Very cogent now, though.
Don't.
Ma'am,
Can
stop.
I
You get
please
you
get
dressed,
dressed?
okay?
We would
No,
appreciate
can you
it,
get
actually.
These officers out? Now, I have been here for 15 minutes. I paid to be here.
So that's not in dispute right now. What's in dispute is you getting dressed.
Absolutely. Excuse you.
Put some
This
clothes on.
is, get out.
Put some clothes on now.
I am law
You're under
enforcement.
arrest.
Excuse me.
Put clothes on
I
now.
am law enforcement. I will have your badge.
Okay, put some clothes on now.
Lieutenant,
Please get dressed.
now. Chief,
Put
you're on.
clothes on.
I will. Get out.
Put clothes on.
Get out.
We're not leaving.
You will be arrested for sexual harassment. Let go now.
Please get dressed.
Let go now.
Get dressed.
Now.
Get dressed.
I will have all of your badges. Oh, you just got the call? For sure. I suggest you take your officers the out now.
Please get dressed.
I suggest you take your officers out now.
Steel Fang said a Planet Fitness recently opened in my town. I paid extra for another gym because I have self-respect. Yeah, I mean, I went to a Planet Fitness for a couple years. There was a period of time, and they get a bad rap, and for good reason sometimes. But it's better than no gym, I suppose. But if there's other options, yeah, highly recommend.
We've been polite. Please get dressed. No more discussion. Please put some clothes on. This doesn't have to be any more embarrassing for all of us.
You're gonna be the one embarrassed. All three of you. Chief of police? You know who that is?
You keep getting dressed. We'll be patient. But if you stop, you keep yelling, then we'll just
You
keep
piece
yelling.
of I have your badge. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Back the up.
You can't go to that bag.
I'm going in. I'm gonna do exactly what the chief of police said. You know what, mother?
Jesus Christ.
Ma'am, you're under arrest for trespassing.
I'm gonna sit here until your lieutenant gets here. So
Can we get a bathrobe on her,
Can we
please?
try to slip on the sweatpants on the top or a jacket if she has one handy?
Yeah.
If you walk me out naked,
No one's gonna do that.
you just put your hands all over me because I grabbed my clothes.
Oh no, because you assaulted me.
I am law enforcement.
What?
Okay.
I'm not putting that on.
What?
I'm gonna sit. I'm
What?
paid to be here.
Okay. I can talk to you after I read you your rights, okay?
Read me my rights for what?
Well, you're under arrest.
Thank you. Can you help me get dressed and remove these other officers for a minute, please?
I can try to help you get dressed. What would you like me to do?
Can I get dressed, please?
What, do you want to slip some pants on first, probably?
If I have to
Pretty good
ask one more
start.
time. Are you the lieutenant?
No, he's
We have the fire department waiting. We'd like to get you dressed.
Are you the lieutenant going through my bag?
I'm the officer. I'm trying to think what's the best way to get her.
We need her cooperation. to get dressed.
that's
what
what
we need.
Yeah.
Do you understand that, ma'am?
I'm gonna wait for the chief. Or do it this officer.
Okay. Sergeant is coming because we had to use force because you assaulted an officer and you resisted. And so we'd like to get you dressed before we leave here, but we need your cooperation with that. We tried that previously and you began taking a shower again. I don't want to do that again.
Though the officers couldn't get her dressed to impress, they did enough so she could walk out to the patrol car with her dignity somewhat intact.
Dignity hit the road a while ago.
He's a CO. Cincinnati state prison.
What are you, was he really manually draping her bra over her neck, dude? Like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
Oh
What?
my God, put him off directly.
He doesn't know how to do it.
Okay, well, take it off my head and put it around my waist.
Your bra or your waist? What's the problem? Down for now.
You can't handle it.
Try to put this up for you.
Your position, also.
Do you want to put shoes on?
Yeah, I mean, what do you do in a situation like this? You obviously, she needs to get out of there. If she doesn't comply, you have to manually get her out of there. She's clearly somebody who's unwell, and so you want to have kind of like a baseline level of empathy for this person, but also they can't just be, you know, they can't just use these facilities like their own home, right? And she said she paid for it. I'm curious if she actually did pay for a day pass, in which case I would dispute that. If you paid to be there, then fucking I'm gonna use the shower as long as I want. So I don't, you know, there's a little gray area there, but we probably won't know.
Now I can put shoes on.
That way we can walk you outside.
Oh, I get salted. But me.
Alright, we're gonna walk you out. We're gonna come back and get all your stuff, okay?
We got to get another bag to put the stuff in, okay?
Turn around, okay? Thank you.
If you are trying to...
You're not injured at all?
Yeah, these mother put their hands all over me.
Okay, what's your injuries? Where are you hurt?
I'm not injured at all.
There you go.
I suggest you don't do that again.
We don't want you to go out. It's freezing cold outside.
Is that like a
don't want you to go-
a single matted dread on the top? That's kind of like the dead giveaway of, you know, unsurprising, I guess.
It's freezing cold
I
outside.
don't give a
Okay.
What do you care? It's freezing cold. You just snatched me up at naked.
Oh, that ain't no shampoo in there. That's a matted.
Some and I'm in here taking a
Just
shower.
single dread.
You want it? You okay?
Do you want?
Yeah, I guess dreads may be giving it too much credit. That's like just a matted mess of hair that needs to be cut off.
Lieutenant Fisher,
Thanks for the promotion. Do you want to help them?
Amanda, what's your last name?
And stuff like that?
did you ask him who I am?
No, I did not ask him that.
Go for it.
She's law
Do you
enforcement.
have anything sharp in your pockets?
Does it look like I have anything sharp in my pockets? You just pulled my naked out of the shower disrespectfully as.
Were those jackets check at least before we put them on?
You can open the door.
Can you check the stuff you did?
Yep.
For sure, check it out.
Okay. Just work on the
Did you get
pockets.
good on that? You like my make you feel good?
Why is it always going to be about, you know, why every time with a female and a male officer, they always have the females always to make it sexual when it's not. I don't fucking understand it. It's like a defense mechanism, I guess, that seems to always come into play. Very uncomfortable.
Are you checking my?
No, he's
Didn't
not
you
even.
just put my pants on?
He's not even
Just
close
now?
to it.
Yeah. Cicinella. He just got lieutenant. If I transport with these, I have your back. You better believe that.
We're also audio video recording.
Good.
So just.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm talking to him right now.
You have the right to remain silent.
Sir,
Anything you
can
say
you tell him to back the up?
in a court of law. You have the right at this
I can't get over how much her hair looks like just a giant poop. It's just like a big log.
time to talk to a lawyer and have it
5
present with
paid
you
membership.
while
Okay,
you are
can't.
being questioned. If you can afford to hire a lawyer, when will you understand each of these rights I've
Should call
explained
it
to
over
you?
the radio.
Do you understand?
Did you really just read me my Miranda rights on a
Mary from Hocus
trespass?
Pocus.
Did you?
You're under arrest.
Did you check the computer system? Tell me.
Do you understand those
Did
rights?
you check the computer system?
right, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Do you understand your
The
rights?
answer is no. Shut the door, bro.
Wow. She's
Mean pipe was also recovered from her jacket, and the
meth. Sorry. Wow. Color me unsurprised. Did they say meth pipe? Oh yeah, methamphetamine pipe. Yeah.
mean pipe was also recovered from her jacket, and the 37-year-old female was charged with attempted assault, criminal trespassing, and resisting arrest. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
I'm curious about how the comments are going to go on this one. Her brilliant tactic of, if I ignore the police, they'll just go away, really worked great. Yeah, that's typically not going to work. She's the reason home workout equipment is so popular. Funny, because I was just talking about this before this and how I work out from home, and if I were to go to the gym, it would absolutely not be Planet Fitness. Here's the sad reality is, well, it's not a sad reality, it's the reality of a lot of things in life, okay? Typically, the higher the floor of the paywall to utilize a service, the less bullshit you have to deal with. It's just very straightforward, okay? So when you're using a service that costs a lot of money relative to that same service in a lot of other places that is offered at a lower price, people are oftentimes paying not only for the luxuries that service provides, a nicer gym, nicer facility, a pool, all these things, you're also paying to not deal with shit like this most of the time. You know? This is the reality of most things in life. Like, if you add a paywall to something, you're automatically eliminating a percentage of people that could potentially be problematic. And that's just kind of like the unfortunate reality of the world we live in. And Planet Fitness, on that note, is kind of like the lowest tier of paywall as far as public facilities go. It is the fucking most corporate, most, hey, like pay $10 and you can come for a year type of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to attract the most amount of vagrants, I would imagine. And that is what it is. That's why most of the time we see these mentally ill people or just people really clearly unwell in a gym setting. It's always like a Planet Fitness because they are the lowest barrier to entry monetarily. That was one of those ones where you're watching and it's interesting, but I'm certainly not enjoying it. You know, like some videos, I am. She wasn't taking a shower. She was just messing around for 4 hours. She's 37, looks 57. That actually was facts. She's younger than I am, which is scary, dude. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say about that? It's just a meth head abusing a Planet Fitness shower that won't leave. What are you gonna do? You're gonna have to yank her out completely naked. That's what you're gonna have to do, apparently. And everybody loses. That's what, there's not a single winner in that situation, including us, all of us watching right now. We all lost. Chalk it up to the next one. Have a good rest of the night. We'll see you in the next one, yeah?